Basically, I've come up with an idea of doing a war-based film, and I want to try and aim it at young audience, preferably the teenage audience who are um, into Michael Napergo type of stories, because it's usually about a teenage boy in a war-based scenario. So Ryan, have you ever read things like Private Peaceful or The War Horse?
No.
These were the type of books I was studying at secondary school and during GCSE years. So what did you used to study?
Like, we used to do, like, we did, well, I did like 3 books. One was like, from Bridge, it was like, it wasn't, like, I didn't really do any war, but it was like, I'm not even, it was like a family kind of, like, family issues kind of thing, I guess you could call it. I'm not sure exactly what to call it. We did one called Animal Farm, which
By George Orwell.
yeah, and then trying to remember the last one.
Did you study any books by William Shakespeare? I think you must have done, because it's good GCSE material.
I actually don't think we did. What's like one of the most famous Shakespeare things?
I did Midsummer Night's Dream, Romeo and Juliet.
Oh yeah, we did. We watched the film, and I think we read
Macbeth.
the book along. No, not Macbeth. Yeah, so we did Romeo and Juliet. We like watched the film, and then we would read the book along with it, and just see like the differences. Because we did, I think that's for a film thing actually. I think we did it for film and English.
Was it that the film? Was that that modern day one with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the most well-known one. Well, I came up with quite a few ideas for my film, and one of them was really about one of them was a father and son themed story, but because it was too complicated to film in the college campus, we had to change it. So we did something about a sort of drama film, and it's really a poetic themed story because it's mostly about a father looking through a chest, and he opens it and he finds an old copy of a newspaper which he's had for all these years, and after looking at it, it brings back memories of him during the war. It's an interesting idea really. I asked a lot of people, do they want to see a war-based film from me, and they quite liked the idea, but I really had to collect a lot of demographics from people, so I gave out questionnaires to people, including Ryan here, and some of the questions are, what's your favourite war film, and if you could do a war film about anything, even something about Nazi Germany and Adolf Hitler's reign to power. We couldn't do that obviously, but I wanted to ask people their honest opinions on, if I was to do a war film about anything, what would I base it around? Quite a lot of people chose that. But what was quite interesting was that a lot of people considered Saving Private Ryan as being their favourite war-based film, and it's not really about Hitler. In fact, it's about World War II, but it's actually about what happened in America. I think as an experimental film, it would work. I don't think it would work as a cinematic film or feature-length film, but I think the story of a grandfather or an old man looking in a treasure chest and finding a newspaper which brings back memories about the war. I think as an experimental film, it will work, and I think it will appeal to a lot of people. So for those who are really into experimental films or short student films, they'll certainly like it. Well, I wanted to do something a little new because I've done a lot of film projects this year, but I didn't do anything about the war or anything that I thought would be nice to animate. And I came up with the idea of doing a war film because I was chatting with a friend who was doing a film. He was going to set his film during the First World War, so I thought, why don't I do a war-based film as well? Except I can probably set it during the Second World War.